Today, we're watching videos about women expecting extraordinary salaries from men. Let's see how the men handle these expectations.
Would you rather ask for an allowance or just a specific amount? I'm just going to tell them how much my bills are, but I'm going to double it. And there's my bills and my allowance. Like, if you want to date me, I need you to be a provider. I don't date men who cannot support me.
What do you mean by that?
So my bills are this much a month. I need a direct deposit into my account each month. I don't want to have to come and ask you for money. I'm not dating you unless there is a direct deposit.
You weird, buddy.
Or you can direct deposit to my PayPal every month.
Yeah, I don't think anyone is interested in that.
Because I want to know that you can secure me. I want to be safe. I want to feel comfortable. That way we don't have to discuss this anymore.
Could you marry someone that wasn't financially stable?
No.
Why isn't it possible? It's just not. Why not?
You want a guy who makes over 500K.
Yeah.
How much do you make?
7 figures.
Wow, congrats. And you are how old again?
23.
Wow, congrats. It is interesting that I think as a woman's income increases, it does tend to shrink her dating pool.
I honestly think it's because of the ego. What do you guys think?
Whereas
100%.
a man's income increases, it increases the size of his dating pool.
It's totally an ego thing.
For men to what?
To be with a woman who's making a significant amount more than them.
They have an issue dating a woman who makes a lot of money?
Yeah, and it might not like bug them at first or like it peeks through.
Okay.
What's your name and occupation?
My name is Lauren. I do admin work.
My name's Stella. I'm a kindergarten teacher.
What's your salary like per year?
50 or 60?
I would say 65 to 70.
So let us see the standards.
How important is your partner's income when it comes to dating?
If I can support myself and support you, I'm 100% for it. Like, love is love, and I'll support you through it.
Nice.
So money honestly doesn't mean a thing to me.
Respect to her. Let's see the other lady.
Money's important for me. I'm a teacher, so we make no money.
What's the minimum salary you'd be looking for in a partner?
200.
200K per year?
Yeah. You can't afford anything unless you're making at least $200,000 a year.
What doesn't make sense is that she makes 2 times less than that.
Do you have like a minimum salary you're expecting from your partner?
Like, maybe like 90K.
Does your boyfriend currently make 200K plus?
No.
The average adult American makes anywhere from $25,000 to $35,000, $40,000 a year. 35, you might be reaching 40. We talking about realistically though, the normal individual. And you sit here talking about $72,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? You get somebody with a decent job, they start making anywhere from 40 to 65. Ladies, I want y'all to understand how rare it is.
He is right. Most people make decent salaries, so let the standards go down a bit. I'd rather be single. This is why being single is so peaceful.
What makes a guy easily unattractive?
Oh, there's many. When he doesn't have a fresh haircut, when he doesn't have style, when he looks like a frog. Like, just come on.
I don't think it's wise if she makes remarks on people's appearances.
What makes a guy easily
Driven.
not driven? Just like when he talks about other chicks.
Toxic.
What's your advice to all the men?
Okay, you listening? Alright, the advice to the men is to treat your girlfriend with respect.
What did you say?
If you want her to be your girlfriend, you treat her with respect.
I don't get why she's yelling.
You treat her like you treat your mom. If you don't treat her like you treat your mom, you're not gonna get a yes.
Be yourself, give your best, and work hard. How much should the guy pay for the engagement ring?
He needs to pay again. 500. He gets paid every year. 500.
Relax.
He saves that towards the ring. If he doesn't, he's gonna get a no, and it's gonna be embarrassing.
The only embarrassing thing is if he got a yes.
You're welcome. Hey, if I blow up on TikTok.
Women.
Thank God I'm not earning that much. That's the equivalent of someone saying, I'm not getting a job. I'm gonna win the lottery.
Women keep coming back saying that there are not enough men. And here's the issue, that women in their 30s want men who would be high value, 6-figure plus earning men. And when they say that they want 6 figures, understand the only reason they say that is because they think it sounds bad. But they want to be able to go to Ruth Chris on Tuesday. They want to be able to go to Papado. They want to be able to wear Saint Laurent and Valentino. They want to be able to do these things. They want a certain lifestyle.
But they fail to realize it's just fantasy.
They want a Midtown Buckhead lifestyle. They want a West Village Highland Park lifestyle. They want a Frisco Plano home. This is what the women want.
So what would a man gain by marrying you versus being in a relationship with you?
Me specifically? I don't know, because again,
I'll answer the question for him. Nothing. You said I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Oh, now you know.
Because it depends
I can tell you what
depends on the man that I marry. I'm not the same woman for every man that I'm with. So if he is in turn becoming my husband, there are things that my husband can get from me that somebody in a relationship cannot get from me.
What more do you want from me?
You're not answering the question.
Listen.
I'll break it down for you. Let me answer the question. If I marry you today, ma'am, guess what? You're going to be financially stable. If I marry you today, ma'am, your kids are going to have access to private schools. If I marry you today, ma'am, the type of network that I would have you around is far supersedes than what you're used to.
That's what a man offers.
I can run down what you're going to get by marrying me. Ma'am, I ask you the same question. What does a man get if he marry you?
If I marry somebody that's equal, we on a financially equal playing field.
What do you bring to the table?
What do you mean?
That's what I'm asking.
I bring me.
You serious?
Only time having a boyfriend is worth it
is when
he is able to fully support you and pay all your bills.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
I said it.
Yeah, you said it. But wouldn't it just be so much easier to admit that one is broke and can't actually handle being an adult and paying one's own bills?
He's not your husband. If you're gonna be a girlfriend to someone, he needs to be paying all your bills. Otherwise, why is he there?
Why are you there? That's what you should ask before asking.
What is his purpose?
Well, I could think of several reasons actually, but what do I know?
He's just a boyfriend. Meaning if he leaves you, and a boyfriend is not a legal title. If he leaves you and promises you marriage, leaves you with nothing, you get nothing.
At least they understand the basics.
But if he's paying all your bills, you're able to save money, you're able to invest into businesses that you want to do. If he leaves you, you're leaving with something else at the end of it.
Another example of a strong, independent woman who can stand on their own 2 feet. Not at all a gold digger.
But to date a guy and be someone's girlfriend for free?
Is it just me, or is some women completely lost when it comes to actually understanding what the concept of dating is?
Exactly. Dating is going half-half on everything.
Being someone's girlfriend is not worth it, okay? No. If you're gonna be a girlfriend, he needs to be paying a bill or two. These bills are due. I'm not usually anyone's girlfriend, but I'll make that exception for you if you're willing to pay some bills.
I'm not surprised why no one has stepped up.
If you're willing to pay a bill or two.
I can just imagine all the men running to that woman's profile to take advantage of that situation. Right.
Frontal. This is just the reality of it. So women, we're more educated now, and I think that we're furthering our education. So with that being said, we're going to hold off on the baby making. We're going to hold off until we get that great job, really career driven.
Family comes first.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with hoping that there's someone either on your level or higher than you.
So, okay.
Go ahead, Love Doctor.
All right. So before, right, it was okay when the man made more money to be the one to buy everything, to do, treat you and all this other kind of stuff. And now that you make more money, you can't be that one, right? You can't be the one to pay for the meal and because you're dating down.
I hate
that. By this particular study, I have to date down now.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? You wanted to make more money? You wanted to make more money, you make more money. If there is a responsibility with making more money, first of all, I don't believe in any of it. But if there's a responsibility that comes with making more money, accept it. You wanted to make more money.
Even if she makes more money than that man, she shouldn't look at him any less.
If you're not making any money and I'm making money myself, I don't think we're compatible.
If she's broke, my thing is you can take care of her to get to where she needs to get. Now, once she...
Why do I have to do that?
The question is, would she have done the same?
Listen, you don't have to do anything, but if you want to be in a productive, committed relationship, every relationship has their flaws, every relationship has their journeys and their peaks and valleys. So in order for you to get the woman that you want, you have to give her something and instill something in her to get to where she needs to go.
But same thing that y'all will have y'all standards, right? With a man with money, a man can have the same thing otherwise. Like,
so the end question is, so you care how much a woman has?
Yes.
I love how he handled this situation.
Where are you from?
Guatemala.
What do you look for in a guy right now?
He's funny and he treats me well.
What about the money?
I don't care.
Not at all?
No.
So he doesn't even have to make 100K?
No.
Let's say you made 100K. How much should he make?
I don't care. I really don't care about money.
What do you care more about then?
His personality.
This is what men are looking for.
Yeah?
Yes.
So let's say I wanted to take you on a first date, right? Where would you want to go?
Maybe to eat something, I don't know, to a restaurant.
What if I said, let's go to Burger King?
It's okay. I love Burger King.
What's your favorite thing on the menu?
Hamburger, maybe. I really don't care.
Okay. So, what gave you that mentality?
I don't know, maybe my parents raised me well.
You can tell for sure her parents raised her well.
So I never really care about money.
So why do so many women here in Miami care about money?
I don't know. Maybe they like expensive things.
You got women saying, I ain't selling for less online, and then offline, their whole life is selling for less. I need a man that's this, and this, and I won't eat here, but then offline, you surviving off ramen noodles. You eating Taco Bell. And a lot of these women want to go to these spots they can't afford, so they use men to get it. 95% of the women on social media has no right to talk like this. But it's on the fellas too, though, because there's a lot of men that's doing this.
If we all men united together, we could make many big good changes.
If men would stand together as a collective, put their thirst to the side, women couldn't act like this, but they know it's a simp out there somewhere. Society has finessed men to believe you have to impress a woman on a date. No, you impressed her when you got her number and she was interested in getting to know you. So the date is to get to know each other to see if we compatible to have a future together. So if you feel like you gotta impress her, you already lost. Cause she's supposed to be impressing you the same. If that's the case, we gotta set the standard. We can't even be so upset with the women because they're only doing what men allow.
I couldn't have said it any better.
Single?
Yes.
If I made 50K, would that be enough for you?
What?
If I made 50K, would that be enough for you to date me?
No, girl, that actually gives a fuck about how much you make a year.
So why do so many women make money the main point?
Because they're not the one. Your wife doesn't give a about how much you make a year, let me tell you.
It's true. If she loves you, money won't be an issue.
So you think you're a wifey?
I'm wifey for the right man, and when I find him, I'm gonna be ecstatic. But honestly, to all you single men out there, if you're tripping about how much you make, don't worry about it, because the right girl is not gonna give a because she's gonna like you because you're an awesome person.
It's true, brothers. Never want someone because they like you for your money.
We are the queens of the universe. Men have forgot that we are the queen of the universe. We are the womb. Without us, we cannot create life. This universe would not thrive without women. And men seem to forget that, and women give that power to men to forget that.
You also forgot that it takes two.
Do women create life or do women carry life?
We do both.
I mean, doesn't it take two people?
It does. However, if you have an island with 12 men and 1 woman, you would have a thriving society. However, if you have, 12 women and 1 man, you would only have a limited society and it would not grow on.
Because that man wouldn't stand being there.
From here on out. For 100 years, you would not have anything.
But don't men create more life since they can get more women pregnant?
No, because if you have 1 man and 12 women, you have a thriving society because women create the life. However, if you have one woman and 12 men, you get a lot.
I don't know where she heard that from.
With 12 men and 1 woman, you get more.
Well, I'm out, man.
Well, guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon.